Earth Year 223. In the wake of the final war known as the Great Destruction, mankind was forced underground. But with the discovery of the pre-war Mars immigration project, the human race would again prosper and flourish. The age of conflict in the subterranean world was finally over, and the newly established government made restoration of the devastated environment its priority. Emigration to Mars was encouraged, but this influx of settlers posed a threat to law and order on the Red Planet. Corporations that were all-powerful during the subterranean era lost their foothold when the government was created. But with a new planet, ripe for exploration, they discovered opportunities to regain their strength.
You know the drill. This mission will test your abilities. The test is simple. All you have to do is destroy all MTs that have entered this region. Should you succeed, you will be registered as a Raven in the arena. If you fail, you die. I'll accompany you as an observer, but only in that capacity. Keep this in mind. Here they are. Time to see what you learned on Earth.
System engaged.
Go straight along the road and clean them out. Just going to give up or what? Not bad. Your piloting abilities are impressive. Congratulations. From now on, you are a Raven.
Objective achieved.
Prototype MTs are malfunctioning and running loose in the Bundle MT factory. The cause of this may be the electromagnetic field surrounding a meteor that fell nearby. As the malfunctioning MTs are only prototypes, they are weakly armed. No major damage is expected, but we cannot let them run amok. Your mission assignment is the destruction of all malfunctioning MTs. Good luck.
System engaged.
The gates between blocks have been closed to prevent the damage from spreading. Destroy all MTs in each of the blocks. Doing so will open the gates one by one. Block B has been released.
Cannot unlock gate.
Block C has been released.
Request the elimination of an informer. The target is an employee of ours who has been selling highly classified information to other corporations. through surveillance, we've learned that he will be meeting with representatives from Emerald Corporation tonight at Fauna Crater. We want you to eliminate him then and there. Attack only the vehicle that the target has boarded. Ignore the corporate forces. We want to send them a message that will no longer tolerate such activities. I don't like having to hire a raven, but as the rest of our forces are engaged in other activities, I don't really have a choice. That is all. Good luck.
AC detected nearby.
Raven? Ah, damn it, they found out.
All units converge on the Raven. Make sure our contact is protected.
System engaged.
Please attack Zeomatrix's energy collection facility. The target is the Rectena installation in the Hellas Plain. Solar devices blanket the area, collecting sunlight and converting it into energy for use in major Martian cities. The goal is to undermine the public trust in Zeomatrix by destroying their ability to supply a necessary commodity, power. Destroy the facility and all Rectena devices. The facility is guarded by cannons and a squadron of fighter planes. Therefore, we will be attacking at night, when we should encounter less resistance. We will also be assembling an MT support team to provide you with cover. Failure is not an option. As a Raven, I'm sure you understand.
We've arrived at the target area, commencing AC drop.
System engaged.
An MT platoon supplied by our client will accompany us on this mission. They're unmanned, so their loss is of little concern. Use them to your advantage. 1 destroyed.
Head to the old bridge in the Tread Special Environment Zone. The bridge is a remnant left over from the first terraforming. It's now occupied by Zeo Matrix. We have no idea why Zeo has entered this zone, but we have jurisdiction over the old facilities, and unauthorized corporate encroachment will not be tolerated. Eliminate all corporate MTs. This will serve as a warning to them. This area is very high in temperature due to its exposure to lava released from a nearby volcano. The roads are badly damaged, but being a Raven, this should pose no problem. That is all. Good luck.
It's a Raven. All units, mission priority has changed. Attack!
System engaged.
The bridge is old and decayed. Watch your step.
lost contact with the Howard Sea Base in the Idonia Ocean. According to their last transmission, units of unknown origin invaded the facility and planted explosives there. The base is a mining facility, and we believe this to be a corporate assault. No other details are available, as our satellite is disabled due to interference with Phobos. Head to the base and collect and defuse all explosives. If enemy forces are encountered, destroy them immediately. Good luck.
The scan has detected 5 bombs within the facility. We don't know how much time is left, so collect and defuse them as quickly as possible.
We've arrived at the target area, commencing AC drop.
System engaged.
Bomb defused. Bomb defused. Bomb defused. 2 more remaining. One more bomb left. Hurry. All bombs defused. Well done.
Objective achieved.
Emerald forces have crossed the Arden River and are closing in on our lab. They have been confirmed as mobile units armed with long-range weapons. The lab has no defense system, so it will undoubtedly be destroyed once they are within firing range. We therefore request that you eliminate the assault force. Our real problem is the extreme width of the river. If the enemy units come in force, there's a good chance that they'll be able to break through. We've set 3 relay points. You'll be notified when the enemy passes each one. Use this information to prevent them from breaking through our last line of defense. Good luck.
We've arrived at the target area, commencing AC drop.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Prevent the attackers from breaking our last line of defense. Points A, B, and C are relay points. You'll be notified when they pass each one. Stop the attacking units on all 3 routes. Enemy units have passed point A. Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
This is an emergency. Disorder units have been discovered in the 17th district of the underground high-speed railway. I'm requesting your services to eliminate them. Disorder units are unmanned, armored weapons of unknown origin. They've appeared in many places throughout Mars and have caused severe damage in the cities and facilities. This railway is part of a critical transport network on Mars. Should this get out of hand, the economic repercussions would be immense. The situation requires immediate attention. The LCC is currently handling other issues. Therefore, we've decided that hiring a Raven is the best course of action. Please take care of the situation. We cannot let these weapons of unknown origin hinder progress on Mars. Failure is not an option.
Main system engaging combat mode. There are many enemy units. Be prepared for multiple targets. Objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
We request that you attack the Zeomatrix transport vehicle. The target is a lightly armed transport vehicle. According to our report, they'll be traveling on the T-20 highway. This route is different from the one normally used. The vehicle is probably transporting information on a newly developed technology. Capture the cargo and bring it to us. If this is not possible, destroy them both. The transport's destruction is the minimum requirement for this mission. That is all.
We've arrived at the target area. Leaving the area of operations.
Main system engaging
It's a Raven. Move out.
Disorder unit? Looks like we'll be unable to recover the goods. Go ahead and destroy them.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
We've obtained information regarding a planned assault on Vilhul spaceport. The spaceport is the main hub for travel between Earth and Mars. One of our Earth government spaceships is scheduled to land at the spaceport. The attack is probably intended to prevent it from doing so. The assault team is of unknown origin, but it's assumed they were hired by one of the corporations. We must destroy anyone who attempts to disturb the peace on Mars. We want to hire you to protect the terminal from potential enemy attack. You will also be provided with a support team to assist you in this mission. You will be reimbursed, even if the planned assault does not occur. You have no reason to reject this offer, have you?
Seems like everything here is normal. Let's go.
Unidentified platoon approaching. Attack them immediately.
Main system engaging combat mode.
The garrison has prepared a supply vehicle for us. As usual, supplies. Bombers approaching.
Checking in. All clear. Resupply complete.
System switched to normal mode.
We've learned that Emerald is planning an attack on our transport train, Blacktail. Blacktail is transporting newly developed AC parts and will be refueling at the Schiaparelli train terminal located in the Green District. The terminal is undefended, and it's quite possible that Blacktail will be attacked while refueling. So, we've decided to enlist the help of a Raven. Please protect the train. Be sure to give top priority to guarding the train's engine. You should protect the train until it reaches a minimum safe distance. Please, Raven, do not fail us.
We've arrived at the target area, commencing AC drop. Main system engaging combat mode.
Enemy attacks can come from any direction. Be prepared.
Blacktail. I'll be arriving soon.
Reinforcements verified as Ravens. AC catastrophe verified. Commence attack. Keep in mind, your primary objective is to guard the train.
Starting to look bad. Hurry up and get rid of them. This is Blacktail. Resupply complete. We're heading out. This is Blacktail. Coast is clear. Thanks for your help.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Disorder units have been detected in the newly developed Malaya base, located in the Barrel Desert. We are unable to figure out where they are coming from. Disorder units aren't that powerful, but can pose a problem when grouped. Finesse is the key here, as the base must remain intact. We'll require a small, maneuverable unit. It has been decided that a Raven will best serve our purpose. Your mission is the destruction of all disorder units. Remember, this operation and the existence of the base are both top secret. Be careful.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Number of disorder units increasing. Destroy them as quickly as possible.
to normal mode.
Head over to the Talent Underground factory. They've come under attack by LCC forces. The facility looks like an MT factory, but this is only camouflage. Within its deepest recesses is an information terminal where all our AC information is stored. LCC's attack seems to have been prompted by the discovery of this fact. We've also learned that Balena and LCC are cooperating. Destroy all enemy forces, no matter the cost. LCC has been quiet up until now, but it seems as though this period of calm is now over. We must resist their forces. The facility is being guarded by one of our ravens. Work with him to take out the LCC forces. We will pay you in full prior to the operation. Good luck.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Defense system seems to be out of control. Ignore the Guardians and concentrate on the enemy attackers.
Please hurry, Raven. I need assistance. These guys shouldn't be underestimated.
AC part acquired. Cannot unlock gate.
Frighteners, already on Mars.
Mission complete, but I've detected a unit of unknown origin, a Raven. I'll destroy it.
Boyle, Ramila, the operation is finished.
Roger.
You're lucky, Raven.
Frighteners. Mission complete. Return to base.